I try and make this video short here. Screwfix had an offer on. Oh, these are all boots. These are all boots here. I like to bulk buy when I get a bargain. But this is my problem here. There's the boots I would have wore there, DeWalt boots. Worn them for ages, like. And the problem, you see the way the heel wears down, man. See, and I asked Google how long does a pair of boots. I bought them because they're waterproof. I would have bought 3 pair of them at a go, maybe £110. They were up to £80 each. I wasn't paying no £80 for a pair of boots. I thought I would try some of the cheaper brands. So I went and I bought, I was checking the internet. A pair of boots is supposed to last between 500 and 1,000 miles. And I do about 140 mile walking a month, going by Google Maps. That's not, I don't go by step counters. Google Maps tells me how far I've driven, how far I've walked. So about 140 miles I walk a month with Luna. And you see how the boots are worn down. And so I thought I'd try the cheaper pair. They're probably £20–30 there in sports shop. Wouldn't know them. Probably I would boots will last me about 8 months maybe. These here are not even 2 months old. And you see that it's not worn down that badly. It just fell apart. Everything's falling apart. Stitching, everything. Now they're not waterproof boots, but in saying that, they're pretty light, which is good. They're pretty light. I don't know if there's much protection on them as far as steel plates, probably not. But it mustn't be leather, it must be a leatherette. See, it just all falls apart. I've never polished them, and you look how shiny they are, and yet they're falling apart. The original laces lasted no time, a couple of weeks, the original laces broke. So they were going to be no good. And then I bought these ones here, these tight ones. You could wear them 50 years. They have actually worn, but you know, they're the only way to describe them as clogs, wooden clogs. See them soles there? I don't know what they're made of. It's hard. There's no comfort in them at all. It took over a month. It took before they stopped digging into me there. Like, and what I like about the DeWalt boots, they're waterproof, but you stick them on, you wear them right away, no breaking in. That was cutting into me there for a good month, hard as anything. But to walk on, hard as anything, heavy, uncomfortable, and eventually the lace thing broke off. So I bought a pair. By the time I had them, I bought a pair of these in the sale. These are the ones I'm wearing now. So even them are starting to wear down. They're like the heels. See how much the heels wore down. But I got them in the sale. They weren't in the sale. They were £60, and sister had a £10 voucher. So I bought 2 pairs, and I got the £10 off the 2 pairs. Went down to get them. They only had one in stock, so I ended up I got a £5 off. So £55 the first pair cost me. But say they're normally £60, and there they are, brand new there. Look, all nice there, boys. So a lot more comfortable. They are waterproof. I've tried them out. I've walked through the water, and I put my own insoles into all the bits. So the first pair I got, these ones I've on me, is £55. Then they reduced them to £50. But then they had an offer. If you spend, they're $49.99, and there's the problem starts there. $49.99. If you spend £50, you got a £5 voucher. And I thought, well, if I was to buy them for £50, £5 voucher, that's £45 a pair, and then buy 4 pairs or so, 5 pairs, and then use all the vouchers together to buy the last pair. But I thought, well, there's a chance maybe they won't accept 2 vouchers. You don't know until you try. So the first pair I bought, I put in the voucher code. Now, first pair was, what I had to do that there was, I bought the boots, and I bought a roll of sticky tape, and that put over £50, and that got me the £5 voucher. So the second pair then, I put in the coupon code, and I bought the second pair then, which would be these ones, but that brought it down to £45. I wasn't going to get a second coupon, so I had to buy some of these things for tie clips. So I bought that together, and that came to £51, and then I got the £5 voucher for the next one, but I didn't use the next voucher. So what I done then was I bought another pair. Let me see, we'll get this out of the way now. So first pair of my feet was £55, second pair was £50, The third pair would be the equivalent of 45, including the voucher. The weird thing is now, to get the voucher, so when I got this pair here, I didn't use the voucher this time. I'm paying full price, and I used the vouchers for the last pairs. So I bought this, I had to buy a roll of sticky tape. But I'm opening now, I'm getting mixed up here now. Open this up here. There's one of these. So here, there's the problem here now, you see. This is why I'm making the video. There's a DeWalt boots, and there's the sticky tape lying in the box. And I had to get the sticky tape. Sticky tape's £1.10p. I would buy a Screwfix sticky tape anyway, because you know that it is insulating tape to stop you getting electrocuted. Without cheap market stuff, you don't know what's in it. So that's proper electrical tape. I always buy the Earth brand because I know it's the proper tape and not mixed up with cheap market stuff. So then I got a second pair of boots then, and this is the weird thing here now. They have to post this out to me 48 hours delivery. If I was to order all these boots together, I wouldn't get the £5 vouchers. But I had to spend £50 for the delivery. So the next pair of boots order then, I ordered a pair of boots, and I ordered a roll of sticky tape. So I haven't opened this yet, but this is why I thought it was stupid. So in this box here now, that's the first parcel. This was ordered the next day. Only one order a day. No sticky tape in there. There's no sticky tape. But we see this now. Unbelievable or what? Unbelievable. 48-hour delivery. Sticky tape's £1.10p. The postal letter is £1.60 plus the cost of an envelope. I don't know what it costs of these boxes. I'm sure it's right in there. Don't know what it is for 48-hour delivery. I'm sure it's still right in there. But we see this, boys. That big parcel for one roll of sticky tape. How does that pay? £1.10p roll of sticky tape sent in a separate box. So I ordered another pair. Same again. Another pair and a roll of sticky tape. The boots is in there. No sticky tape. Where's the sticky tape? I don't let you know. There's another wee parcel. 48-hour delivery. And all that's in that parcel is one roll of sticky tape. Now, there might have been a time they might have chucked that into a wee plastic bag and posted it, but because of the environment, they're not allowed to use plastic no more. You know, the tape was made of plastic, it's wrapped in plastic, but you can't post it in a wee plastic envelope. So they're going environmental friendly by putting this big box and saying that God knows how many miles. And now that has to be lifted in a bin now. That takes up far more space to get recycled, which is going to take energy. How does that pay? I don't know. But that I ended up paying with all these £5 vouchers I had to use. But say you had to spend £5 to get the vouchers used up. So I had 4 vouchers, I think it was. 4 vouchers. So I bought the hinges. You can never have too many hinges, can you? Like, you can never have too many hinges. And I bought the like of these. So these here were over £56 each. Look, my phone. Where's my phone, Luna? I'll find out the prices here. Luna wants fed. See, all the YouTubers don't have this hassle here, do they? Ah, it's signed out. I have to sign in now. A lot of crap us here. Oh, Luna. So there's my first Screwfix order there on the 17th of March for £56.98p. So that was the boots and then wee things there for his cable ties. But that gave me a £5 voucher. Second pair, £50.28p. Why 28p? A wee bit mixed up there now. So the £50.99, that's the insulating tape. So you see the one has a £50, and then the 143 and all these other things then. See all these wee prices here. Them out would have been, add £5 under that. I've used coupons for this stuff here. So that would be £6.29. That's 629, 629. That's the hinges. There's 3 of them. So that must be the hinges there. I don't know. Sounds a bit different. No, that's the central heating stuff. That'll be more. So that's £6.29p. £6.29p for that. So I got 3 bottles of them. I use the vouchers up, you see. So I'm putting on 2 new radiators now this summer. So I'll use 1. I might just chuck 2 in. And then if it ever breaks down, I've got a spare. So I'd imagine the 79p, that's the hinges. So the hinges would have been, that seems dear for hinges, you know. I don't know. But basically, I end up using the £5 vouchers twice. So instead of getting, I've got there's 3 sets of hinges, 3 bottles of that. I got the silicone remover and wee cable ties. And that. I must add up what the total bill is. And then sticky tape. But that tell you, Screwfix must have lost a pile of money. All I wanted was a pair of £45 boots. Instead of that, the amount of money that they've spent to post that to me is unbelievable. Not to mention the fact now that I have to dump all them cardboard boxes. So I've got the app up on my phone here. The first order was the 20th of March, a pair of boots, and then we cable tie things, 100 of them was £50.28p. The second order was a pair of boots, a roll of insulating tape, £50.99p. The third order was a pair of boots, a roll of insulating tape, £50.99p. I'm on the fourth order now, a pair of boots, roll of sticky tape, £50.99p. Then I'll use up the £5 vouchers. So I get the central heating stuff. It was £6.29, so use a £5 voucher, get it for £1.29. Get another bottle, that was £6.29, and I get it for £1.29. The hinge would have been £5.79p. I paid 79p. Silicone remover, I'm not sure what that wee long thing is. So that would have been £5.98. So I got that for 98p. Another set of hinges, there's 2 hinges in a pack. Another set of hinges would have been £5.79, got for 79p. Another set of hinges, same again, would have been £5.79, got for 79p. Another bottle of central heating inhibitor would have been £6.29, got that for £1.29. And then the very last pair of boots I bought, I used the £5 voucher up, and I got it for £44.99. But you don't get no more vouchers, didn't need to spend no more money. So I used every voucher twice. So for every pair of boots I got £10 of vouchers. I don't know why, but I accepted it twice. I used the vouchers once, and I said, you still have vouchers? I used the numbers again. Tried a third time, won't work a third time. So, bargain or what there, boys? Bargain or what? So that's all there is to this video here. Why send a sticky roll and one of them big boxes there? Somebody somewhere in Screwfix is going to say profits is up this month. You get her fed now. She's always wanting fed. Unbelievable.